Hello and welcome to Sacred Stone. I've been asked to do a reading here about the energies. About now, I think everybody can feel that this is a special month. This month is something else. We have energies changing fast all the time. We have a lot of feeling going out collectively, have been for a few months now. Energies is speeding up, everything is changing. We have normal changes 1, 2, 3 times a month. Right now we can feel it an hour, hourly, 2, 3 times daily. Before it was maybe for many years now, once a month or 2 to 3 times. Now it's very amped up. Everything is going fast. In our abilities, we can definitely feel the third eye opening, crown chakra being worked on. We are seeing more clearly now. Eyesight is changing. Timelines are destroyed. We have actually the veil is gone. Connecting with earth daily to ground, very important. We are changing at a rapid speed right now, and most important is right now to connect with your guides, connect with your team, do present moment awareness as much as you can. Present moment awareness in form of breath work, meditation, yoga, exercise, getting into the body, getting into your feeling of where am I, stopping up and seeing, okay, what signs are on the road as a stop sign, or just coming back to this present moment awareness. We cannot really go back now, and this is going to continue, so it's essential that we create a practice and we daily talk with our guides and ask, what is my clearing tool today? I have been experiencing to clear up to 15, 20 times a day. Extreme tiredness, incoming ideas, rapid speed messages, pressure in my crown chakra, third eye, and a lot of stuff is going on for a lot of people I know, because I talk with a lot of light workers. It's essential right now that we will open up to our gifts, follow our soul every time, every day. It's important to connect with our heart consciousness. It's important to ask, what do my soul speak right now? A lot of people are seeing changes in their relationships, family structures, moving jobs, moving homes, general changes, but at a faster and rapid speed than ever before. And people are like really asking, what is going on? And it's especially because the energy is coming in so fast, so we are moving in an accelerated phase energetically, and our body needs to adjust to that. For many of us, we have been doing this for a lot of years, so depending on where you are in your phase, you will experience it differently. I have prepared a reading. I was guided to do a reading, so I have used the Dorian Virtues Angel Tarot deck, and it's funny because the first one is Page of Fire, and that was the feeling in the beginning of the month, very outgoing, creative, confidence, and news, incoming messages of feeling of something is changing, something's gotta change. I think it's an Aretha Franklin song. A change is gonna come, and I think a lot of people felt that. There was a shadow period also in September. I felt it. If you're very sensitive, empath, extremely sensitive, you can also feel the dark shadow periods 1 month before and 1 month after Venus Retrograde. So definitely what this page is receiving, a lot of new insights, a lot of new abilities is opening, a lot of new endeavors are coming in. And what I also see at this site, that the colors are extremely sharp, and I noticed that myself, that suddenly I could see the colors. Normally if I did chakra clearing or energy work or just energy tools, I could experience it shortly, but now it was just there all the time. The colors were sharpened, everything was just changing, energies was pouring out. The next one was the Lovers, and that it's extremely spot on with the Venus retrograde, because it's all about love, relationships, friendships, love relationships, secrets coming out. A lot of stuff is changing because the veil is gone and everybody's seeing clearly. And we just had the truth full moon where a lot of stuff was coming out. So it's extremely spot on with the energies that has been. So this is the past in the Venus retrograde. This present is still in the feeling, the water element. As you can see here, it's a lot about the water. We're in the feelings, so water represents the feelings. We have relationships again. A lot of relationships are developing into new death. Either they are ending, or maybe they are reconciling, or maybe people are just trying to trust their intuitions more. So our abilities are heightened. So it's a different ball game now than it has been. It's also the messages, it's extremely important to self-care. It has been during the whole Venus retrograde. It's extremely important to take excellent care of yourself, practice self-love, self-care on a daily basis now. And the theme continues, the Two of Water. So it's especially people are diving deep. They are going into the deep waters and examining and looking under every stone and turning every stone and seeing, does this fit me? Does this feel right? Connecting to the soul purpose, listening to the soul in a whole different way that we ever have done before. So it's all about, again, really having the connection and doing your work so you can have the positive resolutions. So right now we are seeing that we're still in that process. We're still in that process of investigating and feeling through and changing and trying to figure out, okay, where am I going with all this? So this was the present, a lot of feelings. We're feeling everything. Feeling is amplified right now, and we are still in the middle of Venus retrograde. So we're going in circles. Maybe it feels like we're going one step forward, one step backward, one step forward, 3 steps backward, and then suddenly we progress again. So it's like practice patience, taking everything back to yourself, stop and observe, practice your self-tools. So in the future we have Queen of Earth. Very, very, very good card, because in the future, when we get out of Venus retrograde, we also have Jupiter going into Sagittarius here in the beginning of November, and it's going to bring a lot of amplified manifestation abilities. So we have the feminine, the divine feminine is rising. We have the divine feminine who is actually manifesting and getting all her tools, working with earth, air, fire and water, and working with manifesting everything that is in the highest good of her and her surroundings. So the divine feminine is definitely experiencing a lot of heightened gifts right now, and especially with all the light workers I connect with and speak with, I can see that in everything, and it's mind-blowing what light workers are coming out with right now of messages. So it's also a message to make time, take a sensible approach, and deal with the challenges in an understanding and empathic manner. And it's a very feminine way of doing things, and it's also the new earth. So our new leadership, our spiritual leadership, is going to be ruled by the divine feminine qualities, which is founded in our whole understanding of earth principles and how nature grows actually with time, patience, allowing, but also swiftness and rapidness and action-based forward movement. The next thing is the Empress. spot on. The Empress is coming out. Lavish abundance. Venus retrograde. Jupiter enters Sagittarius middle of November. And it's actually my birthday month, so I am very happy to see what this is going to unfold into. We have a birth to your dreams. Everybody right now in this line of work is speaking about connect with your soul, go inside, take the time to meditate, take the time to do your clearing, do energy tools, work with yourself, because the gifts and the receiving gifts you're gonna receive in the end of it is enormous. And you really, right now, we have an enormous chance to heal past and present lives. So a lot of karmic stuff is being transformed right now, and it's an excellent time to really go into that deep work also and try to heal some of our limiting beliefs, behaviors, all patterns that are outworn. We are moving very quickly now in and out of dimensional astral traveling, seeing different kind of things that we have before. So we have the Empress, also connecting with Archangel Gabriel. I work with my guides and my team. I think Archangel Gabriel is very interesting too, because we are asked to go out with our work. We are asked to show our work in the physical right now, because a lot of us have been working offline and working behind the scenes in a long time. So it's very important. If you can, I have a tool, you can connect with Archangel Gabriel, you can do a meditation, and if you have a quartz crystal, you can put it on top of your work if you're writing something, or if you're working on a project, or working on some channelings, you're working on something you want to broadcast. It's a very good thing to write the notes down. I also have my notes here. But write it down and put it on the paper overnight, and just sleep on it, and in the morning you can get the answer if it feels right. So the Empress, it's also interesting to see that she's holding a wand, also founded in the nature. So a lot of, and we have the waterfall up here, so it's a lot of abundance coming in. A lot of abundance is coming in. And it's also fitting spot on with the astrologues that I follow, that also say that we have an amplified manifestation rate 3 times normal, or 4 times in November, depending on your sign and where your moon chart and everything is positioned in. So you can look that up if you are more interested in that. So continue to have the message of nurturing, stay connected to yourself. You are the most important thing right now. It's very important. You stay in self-love, you stay nurtured, and you stay connected. There's a lot of people, a lot of things that are falling off people's lives right now, and everything is in divine order. The next card, High Priestess. And this is just like, okay, everything is coming through. Listen to your intuition. Our intuition is really heightened. Have patience, what I talked about before. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Again, patient. Think about what you're manifesting with rapid speed right now, because the veil is gone. So be careful what you're thinking of. Be careful who you surround yourself with.